Hey, what is going on, guys? It's June here, and today I wanted to talk about the importance of the way that we beat Brighton. I want to talk specifically about 4 ways, the way that we beat Brighton, how that can affect us going forward to the Champions League final, and how it could really help our chances of winning. Anyway, this is Anfield Insight. I'm going to see you again in a second after a freaking awesome intro.
Header. But Gerrard! Oh, you beauty! What a head, son! What a head!
Okay, so I thought about doing a big long sort of podcast video about how we are going to beat Real Madrid and how we can beat Real Madrid, but I thought I'd maybe spread it out and make some more smaller videos. So I want to talk about 4 reasons why the way that we beat Brighton was awesome. And the first reason was our formation. It's just so reassuring to know that there's another formation that we can use that isn't going to a back 3 when we're trying to protect the lead. I'm actually wondering if this formation, specifically where we go 4-2-4, or you could call it 4-2-3-1, is the way that we're going to beat those teams with a low block. This could be brilliant for next season against all those teams that just sit back against us and we had just no way through. We seemed like we had no answer for that. But think how good this could be. Let's say we're chasing a goal or 2 against Real Madrid in the last half an hour, 20 minutes of the game. We can bring Dom Solanke on and push it up to 4 up front, and maybe that could be one of the things that can really help us stay in the final if our backs are against the wall. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is Salah's goal. We all knew he really wanted that record. He needed that record. He was fighting for it. He hadn't scored in a couple of games. He was going to be gutted if he didn't get that record onto himself, but he did. And that's going to have done so much for his confidence. It's done a little bit for our confidence as supporters because he'd gone 3 games without scoring. And for Salah, that's crazy. Normally, that's, fine. You didn't score for 3 games, you poor thing. But for Salah, we expect him to score every game. And I think he expects that of himself the way that he's playing as well at the moment. So the fact that he was able to break that mini duct and claim the record is really going to give him that boost of energy, that boost of confidence going into that final game of the season. And similarly, 3 is Dominic Solanke's goal. As great as it was for Lovren's confidence and for Andrew Robertson's confidence getting their goals, Andrew Robertson especially, how much pressure is this taken off of Dom Solanke's shoulders? Fans are starting to get a bit on his back. We were all just worried, is he ever going to score for Liverpool? Is this really his last chance? But if you're going to get your first goal for Liverpool, if it's not going to be in the final, it might as well be right before the final, because that's going to give him just that little bit extra confidence. You could see so much in the last couple of appearances how he doesn't want to do anything wrong. He's playing very much within himself. Because he doesn't want to fuck up and get the crowd on his back. He was passing when he maybe could shoot. He was just making the safe decision, not always the right decision. And that, hopefully, now that he's got that goal, it just sparks a little bit of confidence in himself that he can maybe take that shot on. And that could be so important in Kiev. Because if he comes on, when he comes on, chances fall to him. He just wasn't able to put them away. And maybe, just maybe, he'll actually have the confidence to do that going forward. And finally, the 4th thing I want to talk about is the fact that we didn't have any injuries. This is kind of a bit of a cop-out, but it was so important. Can you imagine how different things would have been if someone from midfield... Do you know what? Our team picks itself. I'm going to put it up on screen. That is the team we're going to play in Kiev. I'm almost 100% sure of that. Any single player you take away from that, and we either have to change formation or we're using a pretty weak reserve. It was nice that Lallana came back, and talking of injuries, I can see him playing a part in the final. Definitely not starting. I can see him coming on with 20 minutes to go and it not feeling like this sub makes absolutely no difference at all. Lallana could make an impact. Milner's going to be fine, I'm pretty sure. He missed the game, but it's just another player that we don't have to worry about getting injured beforehand. So that makes a huge difference. I'm going to do a video coming up as soon as I can, talking about how we can actually beat Real Madrid and how I think the match is going to go. I'm going to do a big preview on it. But anyway, what did you guys think? Do you guys agree with me? Do you think these takeaways, it's hard to quantify come the final how important they've been, but if Salah scores, if we use that formation, if Solanke scores, it means that it has been so important. Hopefully, we're just going to blow them away and it doesn't really matter. Liverpool don't tend to do things that way. But anyway, my name is Yoon. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. It's the first video I've done back in a while, so I've been a little bit nervous in front of the camera, and I hope that hasn't showed too much. But anyway, we'll see you all on another time. Oh, you could subscribe. I've got 4 subscribers. I think one of them might be myself. But if you could subscribe and leave a comment, that would be awesome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you all on another time.